Now, about 73 Nigerians, most of them from Edo State, have been repatriated from Tunisia. The immigrants landed early today at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, and were received by officials of the National Emergency Management Agency. They said life in Tunisia is no longer favorable. 12 teenagers who also returned have been handed over to the National Agency for the Prohibition of Traffic in Persons for rehabilitation.
6 hours after leaving Tunisia, the chartered Nové Air aircraft touches ground in Nigeria at 12:30 Tuesday morning. One by one, the returnees make their way down the stairway. Among the 73 returnees, 2 infants of 5 and 14 months make the list. Then there is 15-year-old Success, who left the country 2 years ago.
Nobody took me to learn this. I'm going to teach me how to go here.
Okay, you learned it in Libya.
Nobody writes agreements for me. That's why I left.
Okay.
My mother don't have money, that's why.
While most of them could not really narrate their experiences, Emmanuel Oduoba says home is best.
My brothers and sisters, people should stay and think about your life in Nigeria. Don't think about routes. No game. We travel a lot. No game on it.
Helping them get back to their home state, there is a token of 5,000 naira from the federal government.
I want to present to you this envelope, which has been given to you by the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. Under the auspices of the federal government, the transformation agenda is working, and it's going to work more. There is opportunity for you in this country.
The voluntary repatriation was facilitated by the International Organization for Migration with support from the Tunisian government.
Well, Ikorodu, a suburb of Lagos, has been described as a strategic center for commerce. That qualification was made by the state governor, Babatunde Fashola, during the commissioning of a newly constructed road in Ibeshe community in Ikorodu local government area. The governor said the 7-kilometer road will help boost economic activities in the area and restated the need to open up more rural communities.
This Ibeshe road was an electoral issue. In fact, I was brought to this road, and a road of 7 kilometers, thereabouts, took us 45 minutes to travel. We have done that journey today in less than 10 minutes. Therefore, this for us is more than a road. It is a statement of fidelity, that if we make a promise, we will keep it. It is a statement that things can happen in a democracy where promises are kept. But you asked us for a road, Ibeshe road. We have delivered, but we have not stopped. Very soon, the contractor will move back to this site to start work on the ferry terminal and jetty. Very soon, we will also move here and start a new housing estate that will deliver 720 flats.
Now, the federal government has asked commercial banks to increase lending to the agricultural and mineral sectors of the economy. The Minister of State for Finance, Dr. Yerima Ngama, made the call at the 7th Annual Banking and Finance Conference organized by the Chartered Institute of Bankers in Nigeria. Dr. Ngama noted that increased lending to the sectors will assist in job creation, reduction in imports, and poverty reduction.
Finance experts across the country converged on the nation's capital, Abuja, to discuss the nation's economic development. While the oil sector has for over 50 years served as the major drive of the economy, the Minister of State for Finance called for the development of the agricultural and solid mineral sectors.
For an emerging economy like ours, proper attention to the agricultural sector can result not only in adequate food for the increasing population, but supply of raw materials for the industrial sector, generation of employment, as well as foreign exchange through commodity exports.
Most recommendations by the Institute of Bankers have been implemented by the federal government, but the president of the Chartered Institute of Bankers, Mr. Shegu Oina, said diversification of the economy and the provision of adequate infrastructure still needs to be addressed.
There is the need for government to accelerate the various mechanisms for providing special intervention funds and other incentives that will reduce funding costs and provide long-term financing to the RIC sector, especially agriculture and manufacturing sector.
Participants also discussed how to uphold integrity and accountability among financial institutions as custodians of depositors' funds.
When creditors, particularly the depositors decide to part with their savings, they have expectations that they are entrusting their funds to a trusted and honest management, and therefore expect the safety of and good returns from their funds. When this is undermined, then the public confidence in the financial services industry is eroded.
I speak today about ethics. I speak today about integrity. I speak today about honor. These are the basic values upon which you can all thrive and indeed continue to be custodians of money and financial services.
Just last week, the federal government pledged to boost productivity in the agricultural sector. Observers believe that the call for participation of the private sector in financing this very critical sector of the economy will help address the issues there. Omelogo Nadi Channels Television News.
Over the next couple of days, members of the Austrian Federal Economic Chambers will be in Nigeria to strengthen economic ties. AFEC President Dr. Christophe Late, accompanied by a trade delegation of 25 businesses, intends to sign a number of agreements with the Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce and Industry, Mines and Agriculture, reflecting the growing importance of the Nigerian market for Austrian businesses. AFEC represents the interests of the entire Austrian business community at national and international levels, with a membership of more than 400,000 companies covering a wide range of areas, including trade and craft, commerce, industry, transportation, tourism, and finance. Now, 15-year-old Miss Eniola Oladipo of Vivian Fowler Secondary School, Lagos, has emerged winner of the maiden edition of the channel's television-organized National Prize for Literature. The competition, which required candidates in secondary schools summarized Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart, had entries submitted from schools across the country. The first prize of the competition is an all-expense-paid trip to the 2013 Frankfurt Book Fair in Germany, while the second and third prizes are a trip to the 2013 Ake Art and Book Festival in Abeokuta and Library of Books worth 50,000 naira. The competition was supported by Lufthansa German Airlines, Laterna Books and Goethe Institute Nigeria.